Back in 2016, Nintendo kind of kicked off this whole mini console thing by introducing the NES Classic, which a lot of people, including myself, kind of went crazy for. It was basically like a mini Nintendo that had a bunch of retro games built in. Plus, it was only about $60, so it was cheap enough that people were just buying them up when they saw them. Eventually, they did do a follow-up SNES Classic in 2017, and it was shortly after this that Sega was like, hey, we could do the same thing, and they released the Genesis Mini in 2018. It wasn't as popular as Nintendo's mini consoles, but it was still pretty popular. And while Nintendo stopped releasing mini consoles, Sega would release a micro version of the Game Gear, and then follow up with the Genesis Mini 2 in 2022, while the CEO of Sega Europe and Sega America, Suji Atsumi, did an interview with The Guardian recently and confirmed that they will not be making any more mini consoles. He basically said that he loves Sega's history, but he wants to focus on the future and that they're not a mini console company. Sega is also in the process of remastering and releasing a lot of their retro games, so it makes sense that they will want to focus on that as well as new games instead of making these retro consoles.